What's going on, people? Hope y'all having a good day. I had a few things I wanted to touch on. It's kind of weighing heavy on me. One, I want to talk about the public school system. And two, I wanted to talk about government aid, i.e. like any type of government assistance and things like that. So, there's a trouble I have with people that say that they're pro-black and things like that. The trouble I have with it is a lot of the people that are pro-black and all that type of stuff, you can't bitch and moan at the government and white people about what they not doing, what they are doing and stuff like that, when a lot of people in our community is getting aid from the government, whether it be welfare, food stamps, all of that shit, all of it, cash aid, all of that. That's a real, I don't want to, like, you can't be on both sides. Either you are opposed to them or not. You can't say, hey, you racist, you're bad, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're not doing this, you're not doing that, but you're getting checks from them, whether it be unemployment, all of that. You're getting checks, which means they're helping you. Now, anybody that has watched any of my videos knows I don't give a fuck about white people. I don't like white people. It is what it is. And when I say I don't like white people, I mean I don't like racist white people. I'm not talking about all white people, I'm talking about racist white people. But then at the same time, yes, that does in some kind of way mean all white people, because the ones that ain't racist don't be speaking up too much either. I see y'all protesting, yeah, whatever. That protest shit don't work. I've told y'all many times, there's only maybe one, maybe two ways to start affecting change in these white people. Either you're going to affect their pockets, or you're going to start shooting shit. And we all know y'all too scared to do neither one of them things, so it is what it is. But anyway, black women, I love y'all. I hold y'all dear. I've even apologized for black men, because we have not, as black men, we have not done our job to protect y'all. But in that same breath, I have to say, for the black men that are out there, that have done good, they get fucked over too by y'all. For the black men that are out there that actually want relationships, they ain't cheating on you, ain't putting their hands on you, they ain't doing wrong, they get fucked over by y'all too. And not only that, but there's certain instances where a woman that's bitter because maybe that black man don't want her no more for whatever reason, he don't want to be in a specific relationship with her, and they have a child together, a woman will use that child against him. She'll make it to where he can't even see his child, or she'll control the situation to where it's in her favor. Yeah, and I know y'all gonna cop out and do all that other shit, and oh, we don't do that, y'all know damn well. Okay, it's over and done with. But all that other extra bullshit, trying to sit there and act like y'all holier than thou, like y'all don't be messing up. Look, let's keep it 100, okay? Y'all mess ups is worse than our mess ups. You know why your mess ups are worse than our mess ups, black women? It's because, one, you're smarter. Two, you have a higher value. Your value is higher to life than ours. A man's role is somewhat of a general in your army, if you will. It's my job to protect you and create security for you. But you are everything else. It's just what it is. But when y'all chose to stoop down to man's level because you fell for the fact that men were trying to make you feel like you were less than, so you believed you was less than one, and then you try to fight back by, i.e. the feminist movement and things like that. And not only, yes, did you win, you got it. You got the equality, you got all of that stuff. But now you have bullied your way into a role where nobody can be honest anymore. Nobody can say how they feel about anything. If anybody says anything about women, y'all just cancel them. Okay? And then on top of it, like I said, y'all get into situations where now you're starting to let people into your movement that ain't even feminists. Now you're just letting women that are bitter and angry from past men into your movement, and they're not trying to uplift women. They're not trying to get equality. They're just using your message to hate men. Okay, and you can't say that I just hate women, because anybody can look up the history on me, whether on YouTube or whatever. I used to have a show called House of Game from Black Gay Media Network. You can find it. I've went after men and women the same. But women, you have to understand that you have a higher life value than us. So with that comes a higher responsibility. And now, that responsibility is nor there, nor is that value, because you've stooped down to men's level, which is another reason why you have certain things that go on now, like men being more feminine, or men taking more of a woman's role, and a woman being more manly nowadays, women being more aggressive nowadays. This is why things flip. Because you wanted the power, you wanted the equality, you got it, and then some. You know, this is why you can have situations where Cardi B says she's freaking drugging and robbing men. And gets away with it. I mean, I dare to say Bill Cosby and Harvey Weinstein and all them other ones is the same thing as what she did. She drugged them. She had her transgender friends have sex with him after she drugged him and then robbed him. The only thing Bill Cosby didn't do was rob him. So, you wanted it equal, now it's equal. Okay? So, that same old saying, right? Be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. And you got it. You absolutely got what you asked for. So, public school system. Another error in the black community is we need to stop relying on white America to teach our kids about who they are. In the last video, I said if you saved your money and stopped spending on all that bullshit, you have a lot more money to distribute and do the right things with it. Like homeschooling your kids. I'm not saying you specifically, but why not hire an in-home teacher or something like that? That would be the most convenient thing, in-home teacher. Someone, whether if it's male or female, I don't know. That's up to your specific situation. You know, but why not hire somebody that's black, that knows black history, that knows how to communicate with black children, things like that. These are things we need to take advantage of. Ever since we were brought over here, whether you are black or brown, whether you were not you specifically, but whether your ancestors were slaves that was brought to America or migrated, brought to Brazil or wherever you were taken to. Okay, we have been fooled into living white America's vision of what right is, of what the country is, of what the beauty is, of what everything is. The way we live right now is white people's America. You don't think so? How about this? Take away everything that white people actually made. Whether it be a store, clothing brand. Take away all the things that white people made that we use today, what would we be left with? Not much of nothing. That lets you know how far behind we are as a community. Take away everything that they've made that we just use today, whether it be a Walmart, Target, all of that, Gucci, all the designer clothing, all of that. Yeah, we probably still have Yeezy or I can't remember the other guy's name, but honestly, we shouldn't be wearing designer clothing anyway, not the broke parts of us. Okay, so the point is that we have a lot of building to do. A lot of building. And honestly, I'm honestly not sure if it's even going to happen, because black people are so in black people's way. We are in our own way so deep, so much, that you would have to defeat yourself before you can even realize how wrong you are. Before you can even start on the path to realize how right you can be. The public school system in America is not for black children. I think if we had more black teachers in the public school system, if we had more funding in the public school system, then it could be something. But look at your schools. I come from the hood. Tow up books, tow up desks, tow up everything. You gotta have your head on a swivel because of gang fight. I mean, it ain't like that no more, really. But it's still the same as far as funding. The fact of how low teachers get paid is embarrassing to this entire country. It should be embarrassing. Our teachers are less paid than damn near anybody. I don't understand that. That should be one of the highest paid positions. Look, if we reallocate the money that we're spending, start only spending on black-owned products, invest in our land and property, grow our own food, grow our own vegetables, invest in our own education systems, then we'll have some substance, something to grow from, a foundation to build from. But we are crumbling more and more every day. At this point, I don't know how much farther we can crumble. Because at this point, all of you are waiting on a fucking $1,200 check from the same man you say is racist. Y'all be easy.